Hi there, Zamir for NerdTube. These are my thoughts as well as some minor spoilers of Lift, a film that's on Netflix that came out on the 12th of January 2024. So this is a heist movie in the same sort of style as Ocean's 11. And our Danny Ocean happens to be Kevin Hart. Now Kevin Hart usually plays like a bungling, out of his depth, comic relief character, but not this time round. He is cool, he's sophisticated, he's smart, he's wise, he thinks on his feet, he's honourable. All of these things, he's the perfect leading man, I guess. But then again, he's been playing fools for such a long time that for him to play, the badass, it can be a bit hard to accept at times to see him as a badass when he's always been playing the fucking idiot. But regardless, it's a good film, and I give Kevin Hart props for acting and trying different things and not being as fucking typecast, which is what he has been for most of his career. Now, this film does have several recognizable faces and famous actors. Like, for instance, we have Gugu mbatha-raw, who we all know as Renslayer from Loki, Sam Worthington, we know from Terminator Salvation, Clash of the Titans, and most notably Avatar. Bill Magnuson, we've all seen him in many things. Jean Reno, who we all know from Leon Professional, Mission Impossible, Godzilla. Vincent D'Onofrio, who we know is Kingpin, one of three Marvel actors, because I've already mentioned Renslayer earlier, and as well as that, we have Jacob Batalon, who we all know as Peter Parker's best mate in the most recent Spider-Man films. But Gorman's in this, always playing villains, recognizable face, I guarantee it. Paul Anderson from Peaky Blinders. Yes, this film is stacked with famous faces and recognizable faces. And it's a decent film for what it is. It's a heist movie that wants to be that cool heist movie with a very complicated plot and how to steal everything. A very convoluted, crazy plan. And at times, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really necessarily understanding how the plan was going to play out. They were able to explain it to us, but I wasn't able to understand it. And until I saw the plan kind of being played out, I was thinking, oh, they're doing that, not this. Oh, that's what they're doing. Oh, I get it now. Things start to make a little bit more sense as it plays out. But during the exposition part, when they're explaining the heist, I had no fucking idea what was going on. Now, this film is reasonably enjoyable. It's not memorable, that's for sure. But for what it is, and with the actors performing in their roles, giving us decent performances, that's including Kevin Hart, by the way. Yeah, it's all right. I won't say that this is the greatest film of all time, far from it. But it is pretty much a one and done, something that you'll watch probably only once, never watch it again, but you will have a good time when you watch this film. It does set up, not necessarily say set up a sequel, but you could see a sequel come from this film as well, if they wanted to do one. And yeah, as I said earlier, I had a good time watching this film. I'm sure a lot of people will. It doesn't overstay its welcome. 1 hour 40 minutes, so the pacing is pretty good when it comes to getting everything done. The set pieces are enjoyable as well, and there's some good payoffs in this film too, from stupid scenarios. That's the only way I can really explain it, I guess. But yeah, it's all right. Watch it, you'll have a good time. So what am I going to rate this? I should give this a decent rating, to tell you the truth, but I think because the film is not long lasting in the memory banks, and it could easily be forgotten through the passages of time after watching this film, and if it doesn't have any sequels to prolong the career of this movie, then yeah, it's definitely going to be a one and done and lost in the annals of time. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's not shit, don't get me wrong, it's not shit. It's just accept for this film for what it is. It's just a fun flick with some good moments, interesting characters, great actors. Yeah, you're gonna have a good time with it. Definitely, I did. I had a good time with this film. I just think this film has got no longevity to it, basically. But if you like your heist films, and I do, I seem to be reviewing them all the time for this goddamn channel, you're going to enjoy this one, that's for sure. So let me know what you think here at NerdTube. Comment below on our TikTok as well as our YouTube channel. We are the greatest social media channel you never heard of. So subscribe to us on both platforms. Take care now. Bye bye.